We're going live. I'm yelling timber. Hi. Hi, friends. Oh my God. Hello. Hi. I'm going to tweet out that this is happening because I'm 2 minutes late, so I'm worried I've been canceled. I'm dog sitting right now, so if you hear barking or Charles yelling for the dogs, they're outside. And they might have gone no, I'm just they're fine, but they're definitely outside right now. I'm gonna tweet this. Oh my God, everyone's here. Hello. Hi, how's it going? Okay, I'm typing now on Twitter. Okay. And I'm going to Instagram it. So everyone smile. I'm gonna take a picture.
Cheese.
Say cheese. Charles is here. If you hear his commentary, ignore it. I know, I'm just kidding.
Hi.
Wait, be in the picture. Oh, you are? Okay.
Oh.
He's not going to be in the live because he got a new video game today, and he has taking priority on that. Oh, we already got 200 people here. Wow, I thought people would be like busy because it's like Friday. I'm never busy though. Girl, you make my day so much better when I'm depressed. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry you go through that, but I'm happy that I can like help. You should talk about your opinions on the Shane update and series. I'm absolutely going to, but I want to wait till like people get in here because usually if I immediately start talking about drama, people pop in and they're like, "What's going on?" Like nobody knows what's happening. I've been binging you lately. Thank you. I wish we were friends in real life. I'm so excited to catch a live stream. Hey Hannah. Hey Izzy. What's your fave Disney movie? Ooh, well, probably The Little Mermaid is one of my faves. As problematic as it is, it's probably one of my faves. Could you turn on slow chat? I actually don't know how to do that. I'm not really a live streamer. Hi, Erin. You're amazing. Yeah, wait for everyone. Yeah, I'm just going to wait till more people come, but we can talk for a second. Slow chat, please. How do you put it on slow chat? Is there a way? Charles might know. I'll ask him in a second because there's got to be a way to put it on slow chat. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. Love you from Trinidad. Very cool. I just took an organic chemistry exam and actually felt confident answering it. Now I'm going to start my weekend with Smoky Glow. Aw, I hope you aced it. Hi, I'm new to your channel and I've been binging you. Thank you. Editing my first video and it's brutal. Editing is rough. Rough. Were you able to watch the ABC The Little Mermaid the other night? No, I don't have cable, actually. I just have all the streaming services available. You're my favorite, Hannah. Thank you so much. So much love from Europe. Wait, what happened with Shane anyway? Oh, I can talk about that in a second. BTW, not to be corny, but you really helped me through a bit of a blip in my life when I was going through a breakup. Your videos really made my day. Oh, thank you so much. Do you like Ariana Grande? I like her music. Her herself has a little bit of problematic tendencies, but I like her music a lot. LOL me needs to be working on serious legal work. Also me watching this video. I'm not doing homework right now. I'm doing this instead, okay? Will you be buying any of the Laura Lee collection? No. That Laura Lee collection, did you guys see it? I'm trying not to like bash Laura Lee just to bash her. Like that's not what I'm trying to say right now. But like genuinely, did you guys see it? Because it's like not good. Like it's a holiday collection, but it's pink. I don't know. I'm thrown off by it. Do you like your study so far? I'm studying to become a social worker too. Oh my God, I love social work. It's like my favorite thing ever. That's how I knew I liked it because I started going to, where's the poof? She took a break. I knew I liked social work because when I was going to the classes, I like actually liked going. Laura Lee is back. She released her like Christmas collection. I thought Laura Lee Los Angeles didn't exist anymore. Again, I'm not trying to be shady because I feel like Laura Lee hasn't done anything wrong in like a year. So I'm like just letting her live. But like I thought that was gone. If you weren't studying social work, what would you be studying? What would I be studying other than social work? Probably like sociology or something like still in that field just because I love that stuff. But I also was a public relations major for like a second. And I actually liked public relations a lot. But it's too like, what's the word? It was too like weird for me. Like there wasn't, I don't know. Laura Lee palettes end up in boxy charms. Yeah. You could definitely be a lawyer. Thank you. Probably wouldn't do that. I thought about it for a minute and then Ace Family costumes. Oh yeah, I saw that they were the Little Mermaid. Thought that was an interesting choice. Mostly because their one daughter, who was, I think she was dressed up as like Flounder, she looked so miserable. And it was just like kind of funny. Are you going to have your own Thanksgiving since you guys have your very own house now? So actually for Thanksgiving every year, if you guys aren't from America, I guess, I know Canada already had their Thanksgiving, but our Thanksgiving is coming up in like a couple weeks. And we actually alternate between going to my family's Thanksgiving, which is in Washington, D.C. So we're going to D.C. this year. And then other years, the alternate year, we do things with Charles's family here in Rochester. So we haven't hosted our own Thanksgiving yet, but maybe we will one day. That would be really fun. That glitter though, this is the Tati palette. Do we like? I went for like a glam look today. I posted more on my Instagram. I've been trying to post more on Instagram because I feel like I don't ever post there. And so like I don't really have any followers over there because like I don't ever post there. So I've been trying to like actually do content. But the problem is I like don't do anything. So I'm like, what do I take a picture of? Because I don't do anything. What am I? I'm not like doing fun things to take pictures of. So they're all just selfies. Let's see. I have to work Black Friday, so I am not looking forward to the day after Thanksgiving. I'm excited for Black Friday this year. I am excited. I have a few things like tech things I really want to buy. So I'm excited for that. Girl, your channel is growing so fast. Congrats. Thank you. Will you be talking about the allegations with the Ace family? We can touch on those allegations. The reason I personally, I guess I'll just talk about it because there's like a bunch of you here now. The reason I personally didn't make a video about the Ace family was there was a few reasons. So number one, personally, I found it very triggering. I don't typically talk about things like that just because I find them very triggering to speak on. And I thought Cole's video, whether like whatever it is with it, I did find it really triggering. So I just kind of felt like it would be better for me to like take a step back and not talk about it. Also, I think a lot of people were talking about it. So it didn't feel like a situation where like nobody was talking about it and there needed to be attention brought to it because like a ton of people were talking about it. The other thing about it was because of the way that things kind of evolved with it. Like Cole's video, there was a lot of speculation about his intentions with making the video, which I don't think negates the allegations against them. And I don't think means nothing like sketchy happened. But it did kind of make me feel like I didn't know the full story. And with something that's that serious, I did want to know the full story before I talked about it. I didn't want to just like jump in and like, that's just really, really serious. That's not something that I feel like is just tea. Trisha Paytas's wedding. I couldn't even get through the first 10 seconds of that video. I didn't watch it. I'm so over it. Like I'm not going to make another video about her probably either because like I'm just so over it. And I feel like I've said my piece about Trisha and I just can't understand how she has any support. Like I just can't understand it. I don't understand where her support is coming from. I don't understand why people support her. I watched her interview with H3H3, the podcast, and it was like, it was nuts. And I almost made a video like, I watched the Trisha Paytas H3H3 podcast, so like you don't have to. But then I just like couldn't even begin to unpack the video would have been like 5 hours of me explaining. Did she actually get married? No, she married a cardboard cutout of Brad Pitt, just so you guys don't have to waste your time. But the whole thing with like the H3H2 podcast was so strange to watch, like so strange. It was so weird. Oh, I hear Charles yelling at Baxter. we're dog sitting my parents' dogs, for anyone wondering. That's why I'm not at my house. Oh, Georgia said the H3H3 interview was crazy. Yeah, it was. It was nuts. It was really, really bad. At least make it a Jason Momoa cutout. At least that would have been more on brand. Yeah. Yeah, the whole wedding thing I just couldn't deal with. I haven't wanted to deal with. Hi! Oh. Dog barking warning. Baxter. Shh. It's okay. Did you have fun outside? Do you need a treat? You want to see him? I'll show you. This is Baxter. He's very low to the ground and a very good boy. He's a very good boy. Go get a treat. We're dog sitting. That's why I didn't. Daisy was in here too, but she's crazy. He'll quiet down in a minute. He's just amped up right now. I apologize. Hey, babe. Can you give him a treat so he'll calm down? He needs a treat. Control him. Did you just step on Daisy?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing a bad job. Mom, if you're watching, I apologize. Baxter heard you talking about Trisha and was like, no, stop it. He was like, don't give her any more views or attention. Yeah, we're dog sitting them right now, and they're really chill most of the time, but we like just got back here after leaving, so they were amped up, and then they just went outside, so they were amped up. He's very low to the ground. Yeah, he is. He's very, huh?
Was he on the stream?
I showed him on the stream for a second.
Do you show Miss Daisy?
I was talking about Trisha Paytas, and Baxter was like, no, thank you. I don't want to hear about her. Okay. Did you give him a treat?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I feel like he's freaking out. We'll see. Make a video about what you think about the TI situation. I don't really need to make a video to just think what everyone else thinks.
He's going to just be live.
Well, I know. I'm just saying he'll chill out if you like sit down. You know what I mean? He'll like jump on the couch.
A blanket?
No, I know. The blankets are in the other room.
What other room?
The room that's over here. Finally caught one of your lives. Yay. Sorry, it's a loud one. You are honestly so adorable. I don't know what it is. Just something about you. Oh, thank you. The TI situation. Yeah, so annoying and like awful. I feel like that's like everyone. TI basically said that he goes, I don't want to get demonetized. And apparently if you talk about female body parts, you get demonetized. But did you hear about this? The TI thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you hear about the TI thing?
Yeah.
He like said publicly in an interview that he goes to his daughter's OBGYN appointments and like tries to make sure that her hymen is still pure or something like that. And it's just like the most annoying thing. Somebody is spamming the chat with Trump ? And I don't have an opinion to give publicly besides you already know my opinion. So that's all I'll say about that. No. I don't know what you want me to do. They had to take it off.
Okay, hold on.
Let's see. A washed up rapper.
Wait.
You plus Scrunchy, iconic. Thank you. T.I. still gives interviews? Yeah, I haven't heard about him in a really long time. Thoughts on Nikita's graduating first in her class with a bachelor's? That one is funny. Okay. So Nikita basically went on the Philip DeFranco. He doesn't want me talking about anyone problematic tonight. He just jumped directly into Charles's stomach. Like directly. Direct contact. Oh, I wish you guys could have seen that. That was so funny. I should just have Baxter on the podcast right now. Oh, sorry. Okay. What was I talking about? The Philip DeFranco thing. So Nikita Dragon was on the Philip DeFranco, like his new podcast, which you guys should absolutely check out. It's called The Conversation With. I've watched all of them because I think they're really good. But she basically like got called out by one of her people that she went to school with because in her Instagram post, she made like this Instagram post being like with her graduating. And she was like, I graduated first in my class and I got a bachelor's degree and like all of these things. And one of her classmates made a video and was like, that is a lie. She wasn't first in her class. She didn't even get a bachelor's. And something that was kind of funny was on the Philip DeFranco show. He was like, so what did you mean by that? And she tried to be like, I graduated first in my class because I walked first. Technically, I was the first person to walk the stage of graduation. So she was like, I graduated first in my class because she walked first, which she knows is not. She tried to like play dumb. It's not the tea. Like she knows what that means. And I think for me, I wasn't really super offended, but like, why would you lie about that? Like that's verifiable information. Like, why would you lie? And also it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like, I think I've heard some people say that they feel like it's degrading to like, or not even degrading, but just like annoying to people who do go and get bachelor's degrees and do graduate first in their class. I don't really think it's that deep. I think it's just like, why would you lie? Like, there's no reason to lie. You still got an associate's degree, which is still a big accomplishment. Like, well, that's a lot more than most influencers have. Like, why would you lie about that? How do you feel about ColourPop's 2 new launches after their Twitter post making fun of their crazy launch schedule? Feel like just ColourPop things. Yeah. And I also feel like the Frozen thing is so stupid. I'm sorry. Those palettes are so dumb. Your hair would look so good as a deep berry color. Do you ever think of dyeing your hair? And if so, what color? This is my dyed hair, actually. I've dyed it a ton of different colors, including a deep berry color. And it did look good. I loved the deep, like purple, but it didn't stay very well in my hair for whatever reason. So I couldn't really, like, it just like washed out and turned to brown in like 3 weeks. So what's the thing you love the most about Charles? You guys look so sweet together.
What was the question?
What's the thing I love most about you?
How perfect I am.
How perfect he is, right from his mouth. Just bought merch. Oh, thank you. The Spooky Glow merch is available until the 15th. I'm really excited about that. Let's talk about Shane's Instagram Live. Okay. I know you're all here for it. Are you doing Glomus merch? Yes. But let's talk about the Shane thing. So I kind of didn't want to make a video because I actually wanted to get your guys' like live opinions on the Shane Dawson live thing, because I'm very curious what you guys thought about that. So basically Shane made a live and he talked about how he doesn't think he's going to include drama in the series anymore. And he talked about how he might just be like literally ending the series after the last video that was just posted about the palette. I think he's overthinking it, Ashley says, and I would agree with that. Jillian said, to me, I'm just a bit peeved because there was someone who did graduate top of her class. Oh, this is about Nikita. And those who put in the work getting their BA, just disrespectful. I agree with that about the whole Nikita thing. But as far as the Shane thing, so I see it a lot of perspectives. I see his perspective of just wanting to enjoy his launch, just wanting to like be done with this series. I can understand his perspective of not wanting to rehash drama and be in drama, because no matter what way he does it, it's going to bring up new drama. I understand all that. However, for him to kind of insinuate that the reason he's not going to talk about the drama is because he's like changed a lot in the past year feels a little weird to me, just because he put out that trailer like a month ago. So I guess I'm just confused about that. I'm like so confused. I see it from his side, but I'm quite frustrated. I think it hasn't been that greatly planned. He had no obligation to address the drama. He just shouldn't have put it in the trailer. That's pretty much exactly how I feel. I think Shane, and I hope he like learns from this experience, but I think this has been kind of like a theme with a lot of the stuff that he's put out lately, where like the Jake Paul thing, it was the same thing, where he just like tells too much before he actually is done with the series. Like if I was going to do something like this, I wouldn't have put out that trailer until I knew exactly what was going to be the series and I had the series like finished. Like I wouldn't have even put out the trailer. So I think to me, and he did the same thing with the Jake Paul series where he like said it was going to be out one day, but then it wasn't actually done the day it was supposed to be out. So we couldn't post it and people were angry. So I think for me, I think it would be better for him in the future. And I think it would be better for him stress-wise. I think it would be better for the people who watch the videos to not give all these expectations and to just do what feels right to him in the moment. Are you okay? I just hear him groaning in pain over there. I know. He's a big lover. Yeah, you just want to cuddle. He doesn't want to cuddle you. So that's kind of how I feel about that. I feel like if Shane didn't set things up like this, there would be no disappointment. So I'm just confused why he keeps setting things up only to have this type of situation happen like time and time again. Shane totally has a habit of getting ahead of himself. I completely agree. I don't think he should put out trailers because people are going to watch it with or without a trailer, just jump into the series in the future. I completely agree. And like, you don't have to tell us how many episodes there's going to be. You don't have to tell us days. I would think it would be so much cooler if he just freaking dropped a video. Like, I think that would be better. And I also think the thing I'm hoping he's realizing is like, while I know these like long form videos make him happy and is the content he likes to put out, I hope he's realizing that he doesn't have to do this like big production every single time that he needs to like put out a video. Like I hope he can just put out more chill videos too and like have it be a mix of like chilled out videos and these bigger long form content, because I think this long form content, it's exhausting for him probably to have to do, but at the same time, because of what it's turned into, it's like this, I feel for him, but I also understand why it would make people angry. And I also hope that he does actually like put some drama in. I hope he does, because I think it would be, Charles, I think it would be a little, I don't want to say hypocritical. It would just be weird. You know what I mean? What's your opinion on Jeffree Star's eyeshadow palette formula? And what eyeshadows would you recommend in general? I am wearing the Tati palette and I'm very impressed with it right now. My opinion, he owes the episode about the launch day to his customers. I agree with that. I think he should I don't think he should end the series where it ended just now, because while I understand his point about like how it was a really good ending for him, because it wasn't the expected ending, I don't think it's going to be a fulfilling ending for everyone else. So it's like kind of this weird situation. And I also do think because the launch had so many issues, it would be beneficial for his fans. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would be beneficial to talk about what happened. And he said, like, he was like, the launch day footage makes me stressed out. And I get it. Like, I feel bad but I also feel like he put himself in this situation where all of this is kind of happening. You know what I mean? And you're right. He gets ahead of himself, then backtracks when it gets kind of real. Like, just don't do previews anymore. LOL. People get their hopes up and they can't be blamed when they're shown something. Yeah, I would agree. Did you see James Charles wrapping his makeup routine? No. I don't really pay attention to James Charles, to be honest. I feel so dehydrated right now. I'm like chugging water. So what are the latter 2 episodes going to be from the past few weeks of the launch? Or are we still going to see older footage? Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to go. I do think, because he said the reason he didn't post the drama stuff as it was in order was because he was like rushed and he didn't end up having time before the launch. Again, I think if he's been filming this for the past year, I think he as a creator, from like my standpoint, if I were to do something like this, which I can't comprehend the large scale level of what Shane is doing, like no creator can really comprehend that because nobody really does what he does. And especially me, like I don't, but I'm trying to think of like, if I was to put out something like this, if I was to put out this like crazy hyped up thing that I knew was going to be hyped up, like he knew, that I had spent a year working on, that I had hundreds of hours of footage before I even released a trailer or a first episode, everything would have been done. And I wouldn't be like changing things mid-time or like cutting things out. Like it would be completed to perfection what I wanted before I even started, with a schedule of when things were going to go up. Honestly, though, it's not that hard to make a freaking storyboard for your series before you start. Yeah, I would agree. Do you think he will finish the series, or where do you see it going personally? I think he's going to like post more. I don't know if we're gonna see like the James Charles stuff, but I think he's gonna do it. What are your thoughts on Thomas Halbert's tweets about being poor and environmentally friendly? That's actually what tomorrow's video is going to be about. So stay tuned for that because I have some thoughts. I would love to know a number of the hours of raw footage he had. He said he has hundreds of hours of footage. So I don't get why he doesn't want to talk about the launch day. It was drama filled, but it's not bad. It's focusing on business and can be super educational for people. I don't either. I don't know. Okay, boomer thoughts? I don't have any opinions on that. It's a meme.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Ask them if they're into the live stream.
Huh?
Ask them if they're into the live stream.
Oh, Charles had an idea for a stream where he thought we could do like, you know how we did the painting stream? He thought maybe we could do one, but instead of painting, we like build a Lego set. And I wanted to know what you guys thought about that. Like do like one of those like Lego things that's like super intricate and like try to build it. Oh, Maddie JK donated $9.99. Thank you. She said, I feel bad because I suffer from chronic anxiety, so I totally get Shane's viewpoint here, but you can't just promise something without giving some answers. I got my stuff and love it. I don't know, loves. Yeah, like that's the thing is like, thank you, by the way, so much for donating. But that's the thing. Wait, everyone's saying they love the Lego idea. So that's a hit. Okay. I think it'd be funny too, but like, that's the thing about it is like, it's a tough situation because at one point he is a creator and, oh wait, what does this say? Build the Millennium Falcon. He is a creator and he does have to put out content. Obviously he doesn't have to, but like he's set up this standard of content and that I think we all expect. But at the same time, there's like a person on the other end of that. So it's like we have to be sympathetic to the person on the other end of the content. However, we as consumers of that content are allowed to have an opinion on things. Is Stephanie Harlow here? I just found out we live in the same place. And I want to meet up with her. I'm really excited about it. I love Stephanie Harlow. Shane should upload the drama footage as extras to his original channel, Shane Dawson TV. I don't think he'll ever do that. I don't think he's going to just upload stuff to upload stuff. He also had 10 episodes ready before the trailer, but we all know he waits to see how people are reacting to the series, so he does all that and puts up. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I wish he didn't do that. Oh, Myra, thank you so much. Myra said, he said that after the second one, he changed the theme of the series because people were super interested in the business aspect, so it threw off his original storyline. His issues is he edits as he goes. I would agree with that. That's the issue. I also think, like, I don't know. I will say, after watching his live, I started really thinking about this series as I've been watching it as, like, a whole. And I did realize, like, if you watch it back, I feel like a second time, I didn't, but if I were to, the things I'm remembering from it, I do feel like if you were to watch it back, you would see that kind of, like, switch in things. And I feel like you would see, like, the kind of storylines that he was going to go with, but didn't. Like, the Morgan thing was interesting, but it was random. It kind of came out of nowhere. And it's like, did he have plans for something to be different with that? Like, the drama from the first episode, like, you can see that there was, like, storylines that didn't end up panning out. And I think it kind of made the videos, like, kind of weird. I don't know. I've still been enjoying them for the business aspect of it, but I think the videos as a whole don't, like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but where did people say they liked the business aspect? Yeah, sure, it's interesting, but more people are wanting the drama part. He did do an Instagram live where he did, like, a poll, or was it just a story? I don't know. Oh, thank you so much, Emmy. Emmy said, thank you for getting me through all my tough times. I love you. Just got your merch confirmation, E. Oh, thank you so much. I love seeing you guys in my merch. It's like the craziest, most surreal thing ever. And thank you so much to Jessica, who donated $19.99. Jessica said, what program do you use to edit your videos? I think starting a YouTube would help my depression. Love you, by the way. YouTube does help with things like that, believe it or not. And I use Final Cut Pro. But is he okay? What do you mean? We had to take him to the dog hospital the last time we pet sat Baxter, so we're a little on edge about him. Every time he does something, we're like, I use Final Cut Pro, but I used iMovie when I was first starting out. And I know people have had a lot of success with Wondershare Filmora. So, and I know it's affordable. So if you watch it back, the series feels very disjointed. Exactly. OMG, yes. Can you talk about Jaclyn Hill uploading and deleting and being super wishy-washy with her upload schedule? Like, how have you been doing YouTube for so long? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Jaclyn. I feel like all I can be like is Jaclyn. Stephanie said, I liked the business aspect and I can see why he wouldn't want to bring negativity in. I can agree with that. I really can. And I sympathize because I think as a person with such a huge platform, by bringing up all of this issues again, I also, though, low-key conspiracy theory, I know that, like, nobody's going to ever admit to this, but I low-key do feel like allegedly some lawyers were involved in this decision. And I low-key feel as though those things, Edgar Allan Ho, which is a fantastic name, just donated 99 cents. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. No, but I low-key definitely feel as though there's, like, some lawyers involved. Because I was thinking about it and I was like, wait. So the excuses, which this is a complete conspiracy theory, I might be totally wrong, but like Jeffrey and Shane's reasoning for not going forward with anything against James Charles is literally the same reasoning, which is like, I'm a different person. I've changed. I don't want to be negative. And like, they're both the same reasoning of like why they won't talk about him. So I low-key feel like James Charles has really good lawyers. Stefan, I can't read, donated $9.99, thank you, and said, I think if he doesn't want to get into the James Charles Tati drama, that's okay, but he really should finish telling the whole Morgan story. The side of the influencer world needs to be exposed. I agree with that completely. Oh, Mimi Willits who has a picture of Beyonce, his profile picture, which is iconic, just donated 99 cents. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone donating. I really appreciate it. But what was that? Oh, the Morgan thing. Yeah, like the whole Morgan story was actually super interesting because it was like, we know, and we've been known that like shady stuff happens on those brand trips. Like we know that that's the tea. How many dramas have come from those brand trips? Like people don't go on them anymore. Like that's something we've all noticed. So I feel like the brand trip thing and like that whole thing being exposed would actually be like really, really interesting. Like why can't he talk about the toxicity and hear out the difference? Oh, I lost your comment. It's gone. Smokey Glow is the queen of YouTube. Not yet. Not ever. But thank you. I think Shane puts a bunch of pressure on himself to be the Michael Moore of YouTube because of his previous documentary style videos. And I agree. And I don't even know if that's like the best, this type of content from Shane. While I enjoy it, obviously, I don't know if it's what makes him the happiest. And I don't know if it's like the best. Like I was watching his old, the Queen Mary documentary he did, where it was like a 3-parter with his friends where they went to the Queen Mary and like ghost hunted. That video was so enjoyable. It was so like fun. It was just fun. There wasn't any like crazy things to, it was a little spooky, but there wasn't any like crazy stuff going on. Like that video was actually just so much fun. And I wish he would make more content like that. That was like, didn't take him a year and a half to do. It didn't obviously put a ton of pressure on him. It didn't put pressure on everyone else, but it's still enjoyable for everyone to watch. You know what I mean? Let's see. Morgan will address the trip on her channel and pick up the views. That's what Shane wanted. I hope that's what she does. I like Morgan. I do like her. I feel like she is. I felt like the point that they made of like Morgan feeling like she wasn't like pretty enough or wasn't like, I feel that like so hard. And I feel like even if you're not in social media, like I feel like everybody obviously feels self-conscious around people. And I just felt that though, because especially in like the beauty space and the influencer space, those girls look a certain type of way. And so being on like a YouTube channel, like being on like having a YouTube channel in this sort of sphere, like it can be intimidating because like if I don't look like other girls that are making videos that I'm making, like they're probably going to get, this is all my self-doubt and everything, but it's like they're going to get more views, they're going to have more subscribers because like they're prettier. And like you also low-key, I feel like there definitely is this dynamic of like competition of like, especially amongst the bigger girls who like live in LA and everything, like the girls who have a ton of subscribers, like I could definitely see there being this like weird competition of like, look at what I have that you don't have. Like I could definitely see that because YouTube as an app is a competition in a way. Like even amongst my like small group of friends, and we've all talked about it, we openly talk about how like it's really hard not to compare ourselves to each other just because of the nature of what this app is. Like it can be really tough. Robbie D. Christie is so sweet. She is my favorite person. I love Robbie D. Christie. Yeah. Why? Okay. You're a beautiful angel. You are why I do makeup. Aw, thank you. What are your thoughts on the whole spill thing? I actually have a video on that. Do you still watch them or are they shady to you? I think they're shady, but I will watch them occasionally. Robbie D. Christie rules. She keeps it real. She's literally fantastic. I love and adore her. Do you know why people assumed it was her being rude to Morgan? I don't think anybody assumed it was her being rude to Morgan. I think what happened is, because I saw this whole exchange on Twitter, Jen from Jen Loves Reviews tweeted and was like, if me and Robbie D. Christie had been on this trip, we never would have made Morgan feel that way. And Robbie D. Christie responded to that tweet and was, I feel like I have inside tea here because I haven't seen anyone mention this, but Robbie D. Christie was like, she basically said, I think I was on that trip, but my interactions with Morgan were like minimal and I feel horrible that she ever felt that way. Oh, Myra donated $4.99. Thank you so much. And said he should do a season 2 and talk about everything else he wanted and brought up and the end of the palette series with Release Day and Mall of America. I think if he has enough footage. But yeah, so that's why everybody thought it was Robbie D. Christie because she admitted to being on the trip. But I don't think... Can you imagine Robbie D. Christie being like mean to somebody and being like, oh, you should get your lips done? Like, can you imagine her saying that to a person? I can't even begin to imagine Robbie D. Christie being like, oh, you're not cool because you don't have your lips done. Like, no, I can't see that happening. What friends are you talking about so we can follow them? Go follow my good friends. Abby Williamson, Nisi Nisa Pisa Pisia. That's how you pronounce her name. And Spooky Lips and Fat Hips and Georgia Harris. Those are my little, I have other people too, but those are like the 4 that I'm like the closest with for sure. He should do a separate series about the drama, but spin it in a way that shows growth and how to handle it. I don't think he's going to do that though. Because he said, he was like, the drama was initially 2 videos and then he edited it down to 1. So I think if he does bring up the drama, it's going to be like not a whole thing. It's going to be like a 1 episode and done kind of thing. Christy would never do that. I agree. Robbie D. Christie is part of the Small Lip Squad. Me too. Always and forever.
Is Chris Hansen a YouTuber now?
I don't know. I don't know enough about Chris Hansen. I don't know because something with Onision that I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Onision. I never want to talk about him ever. Never something I'm going to talk about. I really like your channel because I feel like you're just a normal girl and you're relatable to me. Thank you. Who do you think could have been on the brand trip saying those things? I have no idea who was even on that brand trip, so I don't really feel comfortable like speculating. Oh, Jackson, my baby Jackson donated $14.99. I love Jackson. And said more and more of Shane's content feels more business driven. I can only imagine how taxing it would be to balance. Alas, that's the game. You're amazing, ma'am. Love your hoodie. Robbie Christie for life. I love you, Jackson. Thank you so much for the donation. You're so sweet. I follow Jackson on social media and I love him. You're the reason that I love makeup. Aw, thank you. Morgan is a complete doll and she's a total babe. I feel so bad people gave her a hard time. I agree. Let's see. Yeah, no Onision. No, I don't want to talk about Onision. It makes me genuinely like depressed. I hate talking about it. Smoky Glow holiday merch coming out soon. Holiday merch. I have one of the designs officially approved and done, and we have 2 more. So I have 3 designs total, and those are gonna be dropping. Oh my God! Look at me. I have dates in my calendar. Those are going to be dropping probably around the week of the 18th of November because I wanted to launch them earlier. I didn't realize that with the Spooky Glow merch, oh, Coral donated $5 and said, hey girl, I just wanted to wish you the best in school. I'm almost done with my master's in geology. I know someone who's a geology major. That's very cool. So I know the struggle. You struggle more than I did, girl. Geology is tough. I didn't realize when I launched the Spooky Glow stuff that it would get to you guys so late and that if you ordered it, you might not be able to like wear it in October. So I'm launching Glow Miss merch a couple weeks before the holiday season really kicks off because I want you guys to be able to like wear it during Christmas time because it makes sense during Christmas time. Jazz donated $5 and said, Christy has even spoken about her insecurities on the brand trip. She had doubts. I would never go on one of those. Ever. As a plus size girl who's subpar at doing her makeup and has small lips and like no clout, like I can't imagine going on one of those trips ever. Like sure it would be cool to go to Fiji or something, but like it can't be worth it to like having to be forced to hang out with people you don't really know and like take a bunch of pictures next to all these like gorgeous, beautiful girls. Like that sounds in bikinis. Like that sounds awful. I'm sorry. I would never go on one of those trips. I really wouldn't. I don't know why people like to go on those. Will there be scrunchy merch? There won't be scrunchy merch. I don't think I can make scrunchy merch. However, there's going to be some other fun things that I'm adding that maybe aren't Glow Miss related, but are like me related that I'm just going to throw up there. I think Shane should have a series about the beauty community sharing different influencers' perspective, having some problematic influencers, okay, so here's the thing about that. I think James Charles is doing that, full honesty. And I don't know if I'm going to watch it if he does, but I read an interview where he was in, what interview was it? Some company, some like person interviewed him about like everything. And they were basically, he was basically like, I'm working on like a full like movie, like a documentary. And I'm like, what did he talk about with this freaking documentary? So I think James is going to make something about the beauty community. I have thoughts. Jenny, thank you so much for the donation. And Jenny said, brand trips instantly make me think of Mean Girls. Yeah, right? That's how I feel. You can't sit with us. Exactly. What? Huh? Why? Okay. The race to release before that woman, Marlena. That's kind of how I think it is too. I don't know. I think James is going to launch something like that, and I think I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't, because it's like, it's going, I know he claims that he is so unbiased and he has experienced everything you could possibly experience at the age of 20. And like, he is just so knowledgeable about everything and like, whatever. I just don't buy it. Like, I'm just not going to, whatever it is, it's going to be biased towards him. Like, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's going to be. He also said he's going to be launching his own makeup brand, which I think is so weird. I guess not weird, but like, weird though, because he explicitly said that he wasn't going. He explicitly said that he like wasn't going to do that when he launched his Morphe thing. Like, he explicitly said that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh my God, my friend Rick is in the live chat. Well, he was. I don't know if he still is. He said he put a message in. He just sent me this really flattering picture of me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad that's how I look in person. Oh, then that Netflix series is supposed to be out soon. I don't think that is even a series, though. I think that is an episode of their, what's it called? Netflix has like a series already that's like existing that does like deep dives into different things. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like Now This. Something like that. So I think it's an episode of a pre-existing series, but I still think that's freaking dope. And I'm going to watch it because I'm excited to see Marlena. Oh, Tassia Ray, I can't read, said, I wish more creators on BD YouTube were like you. You can tell you're real and it's so refreshing to watch. So happy to see you growing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the donation and I appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Have you noticed that when big beauty influencers turn on each other, it has to do with their own brands? I have noticed that. I have. Yeah, I think creating your own makeup brand can make things really messy when you're bigger. Because now, as I talked about earlier, like on YouTube, it is hard not to compare yourself to other people. It's hard not to compare yourself to people who are your size, who are in your kind of like genre. It's hard not to compare yourself to like views or anything like that. So I think like, when you're adding in a makeup brand and you're adding in like real money, because YouTube money, like people can make a lot of money, but like YouTube money versus like makeup money, like those are two different fields. Like makeup money is like where Jeffree Star is, you know what I mean? So I feel like when you add in these brands and influencer brands, now they're their own competition too. Like now it's like you're not only competing for views, you're competing for people to pay money for your product. Meyer donated and said, thank you so much, said, whatever happened to his palette being all you need? I thought that was interesting too. I thought that was interesting. I was going to start a channel, but I deleted all my videos and I'm so happy. I would hate to have a YouTube Now. Yeah, YouTube Now is a weird place. Not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I feel like YouTube, I do like hate the narrative though of like, and maybe it's just because I'm like I'm not a new YouTuber though. Like I've been doing this for 2 years, but I do kind of feel like I hate the narrative of like, I miss the old YouTube when like everybody's content was like crazy. And you know what I mean? Oh, someone donated, IVHG17 donated $2. Thank you so much. And said, I love your videos and your informed opinions. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really like that narrative of like, I miss the old YouTube, because it's like, I don't know, platforms evolve and change. Like, I feel like that's just kind of how it goes. You know what I mean? I want to make a YouTube video, but I want to make YouTube, but I don't even know what to post. That's tough. Let's see. Your videos are great. My favorite are your rants. Everybody loves the rants, which I think is so funny. I'm not really a ranter in my real life, I feel like. Do I rant in real life a lot? Like, do I rant about things?
I would say you're more of a rambler.
I'm more of a rambler than a ranter. You know what fixes that? Editing. So in my real life, I ramble. And I feel like when I'm filming, I ramble. But when I edit, I'm able to concisely say what I'm trying to say. I tend to repeat things a lot. I feel like that's something that I do and I notice in editing and I'm like, man, that's annoying. I wish I didn't do that. Like I'll make a point and then I'll make the same point, just saying it a different way. Let's see. I love editing. Editing me is like, it's so funny because Charles literally hates the editing me thing. He thinks when I do like editing me and I pop in for videos, he thinks it's awful. Like he doesn't like it. He doesn't think it's funny. He does. When I first showed it to him that I did it, like in my first video I ever did it in, he was like, that's so stupid. But I kept it in. And now you guys like love it. Like every single comment when I do an editing Hannah is like, I love editing Hannah. She's amazing. And I feel like I've forced him, he's laughing. I feel like I've forced him to eat his words on this one. Cause he like really thought that was like so dumb. Like he definitely hated the editing Hannah thing. And now he's like, he still doesn't like it. He doesn't really understand why you guys like it. I think he just doesn't think I'm funny. But like I'm hysterical. I love editing Hannah. I know, she's great. I love editing Hannah. She's so, I don't know what type of moods I'm in when I'm it really feels like a different person because it's like filming me versus I unsubscribe because of editing Hannah, so it's Charles. I feel like filming me and like editing me are two different people. Like I'm always like, I don't know what it is. It's so funny. Merch with editing Hannah. I've thought about doing something like that. Maybe next year for 2020. Just watched a Tiffany Ferg video and she mentioned you in it. I love Tiffany Ferg. She's one of my favorite people and I saw that and I was really excited that she mentioned me. What are you wearing on your face today? I'm wearing the Tati palette. That's why I'm shining bright. Oh, Amanda Mapes donated and said, I love editing me. See? They love it. He doesn't believe it. I had to show him the comments and be like, they love it. They think it's so funny. Love Tiffany. Favorite songs? Favorite songs. Oh my God, I don't even know. I haven't been really listening to music because I have an audiobook I've been listening to that I'm like obsessed with. And so every time I'm in the car, I'm listening to audiobooks. Oh, Valerie Familia, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Said, I found your channel from Luke Alexander. Speaking of you, please never change. Stay true and real. So many YouTubers I feel like have completely changed and we love you for you. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Oh, and then we have one from Tanvi. And she said, what are your opinions about Dean Hebsker? I don't know who that is. Who is that? Oh my God. Smoky Glow Book Club? Maybe. Wait, I want to Google that. Who is that? Dean? Do you know who that is?
No.
Dean Hebsker?
Nope.
Let's see. The chat probably knows. Let's see. Oh, he does stuff with Curtis Connor. I've never watched his content, so I actually don't know.
You okay?
He's just growling. He's good.
And what though?
I think he's just like grumbling because he's a dog. Okay, wait. Rivi Writer donated $2. Thank you so much. And said, have you created a Raverly yet? Add me. Wait, oh my God, I don't even know what that is. What is Raverly? Somebody, am I like old? What? Am I old? I feel like I'm old. I literally don't know any of these things. But somebody mentioned a book club though, and I would absolutely love to do like a Smoky Glow book club. I feel like that would be so much fun.
STEM fields. Happy STEM Day.
It's STEM Day?
Yeah.
No, it's your thing, right?
Yeah.
Charles was a math major and like a science. I don't know. He did a lot of stuff I would never do. You know what annoyed me was Shane made all the money and all of a sudden above drama. Like, please, we know you aren't really, you're just above it because of money. I don't know if I don't know how I feel about that one. What do you guys think about that? Because I've heard that narrative a lot that people think that because he just made all of this money from the palette, it's like, oh, now you're above the drama. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I could see it, I guess. I've never like, it's hard because I think for me, like, especially with YouTubers like Shane, I definitely tend to see people for like being good people, especially people that I like. Oh, Megan donated $10, Megan below, and said, thank you. With oh my God, is that a pair bowing? Wait, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. How did you send that? I love that. Thank you so much for the donation. Jenny donated, oh my God, $4.99. Said Raverly is a knit crochet website. You can buy patterns or find free ones on there. You can also share your work. Oh, okay. I'll have to look because I love my knitting. I still haven't finished Charles's scarf though.
Who sent you a scarf?
One of my subscribers, I got to message her. I forgot. We got it the other day. One of my subscribers, if you're in the chat, thank you so much, sent us sent this cute little mug that said hi friends, which I'm obsessed with, and then sent us glasses, actually drinking glasses that have our names on them, and sent us some scarves. And they're literally so cute, so well thought out. Thank you so much for sending that to me. It was so sweet. And one of them said it was Charles's first fan mail. I hate saying that, but Amanda Mapes donated $5. I think it's respectful. Shane is letting the past be the past. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that perspective. Definitely. Nisi Picia also mentioned that the neutrals in Shane's palette don't work for dark skin tones, and she's right. She's absolutely right. IVHG17 donated $2 and said, your merch is awesome, BTW, and it was an L, LOL. Oh. Hi Friends mug. Oh my gosh, I need it in my life. I actually have a Hi Friends mug on the merch store. I feel like nobody knows it's there because it's on the second page. Because I thought people would buy that one because it's cheap. It's a mug. Everybody loves mugs, but I do like that one. I love your Talktorial Tuesdays. I suffer with really bad anxiety and they completely help me get through my day. Oh, thank you. I love that. I don't love that you guys have anxiety, but Stephanie Harlow. Hold on, I'll finish that thought. Stephanie Harlow, who I love, just donated $9.89 and said, what's your thoughts on the J-Star Tati potential breakup? That's a great question. So I feel like it was inevitable. I'm not going to lie. I think something is going on because he is the type of person who in the past, when his friends have launched things, he's ride or die, promoting it like crazy. And he hasn't even mentioned the Tati thing. Tati hasn't really mentioned, I don't think she mentioned the Shane Dawson palette, which is kind of weird, uncharacteristic of her. So I think there is some sort of beef. I don't think they're going to make it public because I think they know that if there was, especially for Tati, Jeffree seems to be able to just kind of get away with whatever. But I think especially for Tati, I think she's aware that if she does have another sort of scandal this year, it's really going to blow up in her face. Because I think people already have some depending on where you fell after the Bye Sister video happened. Amanda Mapes donated $1.49 with a little black cat. I love that. Thank you. Very spooky season. I know it's technically over, but I'm still living in it. I just got my Uggs today. So, but I think it was inevitable though. Here's my thing about Jeffree is I know people are going to disagree with me and I know Jeffree fans are not going to like this, but I do have to say that all of the friendships that he has lost, Laura, Manny, Nikki. I mean, I guess him and Nikki are cool now, but James Charles, all of these people, seems like Nikita and Gabriel aren't really close with him. All of those people, he is kind of the common denominator in all of those relationships not working and not lasting very long. And while I think his relationship with Shane might be different, because Shane's not really in the beauty world, and I think that, and I think the beauty world has a lot of issues. I do think that it was inevitable that they were going to not be friends anymore. And also now that she has a brand too, I think that might be causing some tension too. I'm curious though, because I'm glad they're not making it public. I'm glad two people in the makeup community are acting like adults about an issue, but I'm curious to know if it was because of the James Charles thing, if it's because of something separate, I don't know. So I think it'd be interesting to know, but also I don't want to know because I'm so sick of people exposing other people at this point. I would like to end the year without another scandal. I know that won't happen, but had to be because of James Charles. That's low-key my theory is I think when the James Charles thing happened, Sam, I am 2197 said, new sub, heard you mention Wegmans once. Roch, question mark. Thank you for the $2. And yes, I live in Rochester, New York, and I love it. Someone said Wegmans. Our Rochester senses are tingling. No, but I think behind the scenes, which is, I don't think something we're going to see even if Shane does post. Amanda Mapes said, what do you call fans? Are we glow sticks maybe? Nisa came up with the name glow sticks, and I think it's very funny, and I'll embrace it. But I also just think of you guys as subscribers, friends, you know what I mean? Obviously we're not real life friends, but obviously too, this is kind of my group. I don't know. I do think Glow Sticks is very funny though. But I think maybe behind the scenes, and not something we're going to see even if Shane does post more about the drama, I think behind the scenes, Jeffree might have been a person pushing Tati to post her video or maybe giving her information because he seemed to have a lot of information. Amanda Mapes donated again and said glow bugs. I don't know about that one. And I think that maybe like she pushed it too far and he didn't like that, or she pushed it too far. Like, I don't know what happened, but I would agree that if I had to take a guess, it would be surrounding the James Charles situation. Any thoughts on Thomas Halbert and his opinion on sustainable living? I am going to be talking about that in a video tomorrow, so I'll save my opinions. Leave the suspense. Do you think Shane and Jeffree will ever have a breakup? Kinda. Like, I kind of think that, but I also think Shane is a very chilled out person, which I think is not a common character trait of people, influencers, like beauty influencers that are huge. So maybe they will like work well together because Shane is way more chilled out. But like kind of, because like every YouTuber friendship that I know of in the beauty community has like died. Let's see. Smoky Glow, we were driving through Rochester last Friday and making jokes about dropping by for a visit. What's he doing?
He's chewing his own bite.
Why? If we have to take him to the dog hospital again, I'm going to lose my mind.
He's fine.
Okay.
I think he's just anxious because your parents are.
Yeah, they get anxious. We'll give him a snug. I think James involved lawyers scared J Star and Tati stance and question their friendship. I would agree with that. I definitely think lawyers were involved. I think lawyers are involved right now with the Shane Dawson thing. Like I already said that. I absolutely think they were. You built a community though. Love that. I love it too. That's like my favorite thing about doing YouTube is having that sense of community. And I think it's really cool because I've said it before, but I like started this channel so I could talk to people about makeup and drama because Charles didn't care and none of my friends cared. He still doesn't care really. He'll listen, but he doesn't care. But nobody cared, and I thought it was interesting. So I've loved getting to like grow this community of people I get to talk to. It's very cool.
Yes.
Snug. I'm stealing that. Michelle, you're here. I didn't know Michelle was here. I love Michelle. Michelle Wong. Sorry. How is your mom healing up? Hi, Bob. You want to be on the live? It's a baby. Hi. He has to wear a harness because he hurt his back. He's a little injured pupper. You inspired me to start doing makeup. Aw. You not feel good? Why is he being like this? He's always a sad boy when he's with us. Do you have any makeup brushes you recommend? I have some from Morphe, but they are really scratchy and stiff. Yeah, I honestly just buy Amazon makeup brushes. Like I buy those brush sets on Amazon that are like super cheap. Hi, Bobby. Might have a little backstory here. I buy stuff on Amazon that's very cheap and affordable, and that has helped me. You should make a Patreon. I had a Patreon a really long time ago. I didn't have the time to commit to posting content, and also I don't need to like take money from you guys. I make plenty of like cash just through AdSense and everything. You want to show Daisy? Come here. Do you guys want to see Daisy? This is Daisy. Oh, and Baxter's like, I want to join the party. Like, I want to hang out with Daisy. Daisy is a little scared of things, and she can sometimes struggle. No, I think you gotta put her down. I think he's like stressed out that you're holding her. They're very in love. They love each other. They've been siblings for, gosh, I don't know, 6 years at this point. I know, they're literally the cutest. They both have like so many issues though. How old is Daisy? I got Daisy when I was in like 6th or 7th grade. She was my dog originally. She's my mom's now. But I got her in like 6th or 7th grade. So Daisy might be a little bit older. Baxter's only like 8. He's kind of young. But he still has, Daisy is my spirit animal. Daisy's so funny. She's better now, but she's very bad around strangers. Like she just shuts down. And Charles is the best impression of her. Where like, you'll be like, Daisy, like, look at me. Come here. And she literally is just like dead in the eyes, won't look at you. And then when she does look at you, she's like, and just looks through you. And it's terrifying. Wait, hold on. Salazar Interpreting Services said, Hannah, I'm currently in the process, and thank you for donating. Said, Hannah, I'm currently in the process of adopting a foster child, and I'm so happy you're going into the social worker field. Aw, thank you so much. Honestly, congratulations, first of all, because I think that's amazing. Fostering, we need more people in the foster system, like obviously, but I think that's really amazing. And congratulations to you. I think that's fantastic. I want to adopt kids. I've been pretty open about that. So I think that's really, really cool. Can't believe you guys are all still here. This is the highest live stream I've ever had. We have 1.2 thousand people, and I've been talking for an hour. And I'm like, why are you still here?
Do you know what kind of dog Daisy is?
Do I know what kind of dog she is?
Keep asking if she's a Bichon.
She's a Bichon Poo. So she's part Bichon Frise, I think that's how you pronounce it, and she's part poodle. Yeah. We also think she might have some like other little traits.
50% Bichon, 50% poodle. 100% anxiety.
100% filled with anxiety at all times. Oh, she's so cute though. How cold is it getting in New York? We just got snow yesterday. First snow of the year. Very excited.
My phone says it's 24 degrees.
It's 24 degrees. Oh, I'm going to have to switch to my winter coat and I won't be able to wear my fuzzy coat. And I love my fuzzy coat. She's part Dijon mustard? Yes. Oh, yeah, wasn't Tati supposed to collab with Shane? Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Some weird stuff went on behind the scenes of, like, Tati, Shane, Jeffrey. Like, some weird stuff's going on. And I'm positive lawyers are involved when it comes to James Charles. I'm positive. I don't think he will ever let anything like what happened happen again. I just don't. I think he knows how to, like, finesse everything here. I'm in Boston. It's 24 here, too, freezing. Yeah, Boston gets very cold, too. I'm driving home from Morgantown, and I have you hooked up to my car radio. So it's like I'm listening to a podcast to you on the way home, which is awesome. That is so fun. I do that with my favorite YouTuber. That's the thing I love. Like, I love when you guys tell me things that you do with me that, like, I do with my favorite YouTubers. Like, I also will plug in live streams and just listen to them, like, their podcasts. And, like, I also watch certain creators when I'm having anxiety. He is jealous. That's what he's freaking out about. He's mad that you and Daisy are cuddling. And Daisy's rubbing it in. If James wants people to be quiet, he should have had them sign NDAs. He probably does now. I believe a lot of it's legal that we don't know about. I fully believe it. I'm doing the dishes while listening. Do you think the James Charles drama is going to be shown in the Jeffree Star series? We already kind of talked about that at the beginning, but like I'm not sure. Oh my God, chat's getting crazy. I think I'm probably going to sign off soon because I usually only like to stay on an hour because after an hour I start getting loopy. 100,000 by December. Smokey, go. If we hit 100,000 by December, what will I do? Cry, scream, lose my mind. We're getting close though. I don't know where we're at right now, but I think we are getting close to 100,000, which is, I never thought I'd say those words. We're almost at 87,000. Yeah, 87,000. We're almost there. That would be so cool. I really just want the play button. That's like the big thing. Like I really, really, really want a play button. I think a play button would be so cool to have and own. And like, I don't know. I feel like that. I feel like when I started YouTube, I could have never, ever, ever dreamed of that happening. And now that it's like in sight, I'm like losing my mind about it. Like I think about it all the time because it's just nuts. I just commented 84 like 2 days ago. Oh, thank you, Stefan. Stefan donated $4.99 and said, if James Charles wants people to be quiet, he should stop doing problematic things. Bravo. Charles, clap. That was a good comment. Okay, he's petting a dog, so he can't clap. But that's the tea, and that's the true tea. Can't wait for you to get that play button. I really hope so. How old is James Charles? He's 20. Yeah. And he's richer than we'll ever be, so... He's got that going for him. What is your... Oh, wait, I can't talk about children on YouTube because I'll be on for another, like, hour. Everyone like the stream and share Hannah's channel. Let's get her to 100,000. You guys are so sweet. You don't have to do that. Don't feel like you have to, like, go on a campaign for me. Sarah donated $1.99 and said everyone should hit the like button real quick. You guys are so sweet. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. It's like I don't even register those things sometimes. Huh? Is he okay? We're going to get Olive Garden for dinner tonight, so I'm excited about that. I love Olive Garden. It's like my favorite thing on the planet. All right. I think we're probably done just because I'm getting tired and I'm hungry and I'm going to start talking crazy things. The viewer's voice just got here. You donated $20. Thank you so much, Nick.
I want them to know that
Everyone's super chat and everyone's super chat and say she has to come to my party. I did get invited to Nick's Halloween party, or not Halloween party, Nick's Christmas party that he's doing. And I am pretty sure I'm going to be able to go, but I have to double check a couple things. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to go. I know I have another friend going who I don't know if she's announced that she's going, but we've been in talks and cahoots of collabing if we both go. Go to Nick's party. Everyone's spamming me. Nick publicly just blasted me. So now I have to go. No, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go. I just have to check with school and everything. I have to make sure my school calendar lines up so that I can actually go. But I would like to. Although I have to get on a plane, which I don't like doing. And I'd have to go by myself, which I also don't like doing. So we're going to have to I really would have to I'm just kidding. I'll probably end up going. You should go. Aw, thanks guys. All right, I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to go get food. School? Nah, YOLO. I'm just sorry, professor, I had to miss because I had a YouTuber party to attend to, and I have to be a social media influencer. Charles says, I want you all to know that I've been patiently waiting for Hannah to be done streaming so that I can play Death Stranding. I don't even know. He bought a new video game. Boyfriend of the year. That's bare minimum of what you could be. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you for everyone who stuck around. I can't believe we've been at over 1,000 people watching. That's literally so anxiety inducing. I hope I didn't say anything stupid. Please go register to vote. Please go register to vote. I will link it in the description when this video goes live. I will be posting this video if you missed something. I love you guys, and thank you for hanging out with me. Oh my God, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.